Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here is today's question. I need self-care ideas. Bonus points if they can be done with kids. I'm feeling a little overly needed the last few weeks. So first, I'd like to thank TherapyNotes, which could actually be good self-care if you need more cohesion in your practice to make that part of your life easier. I feel you on the feeling overly needed. And this is not going to be your traditional self-care advice, but I think it's a more important step than taking a walk or a bath or whatever. I want you to ask yourself what you actually want. We really don't do this often enough. Hell, some of us don't ever ask ourselves what we want, and we go our entire lives doing the thing we think is just like the next logical step. But I want you to take some time, be still and quiet, and ask yourself what you want. I want you to look at every aspect of your life, but let's start with your practice, since that's why we're here. Are you working the hours and the days that you want at the fee that you want and doing the type of work with clients that leaves you feeling energized? Is your office, home, or otherwise, how you want it? We have an entire course in the Abundance Party called Build the Right Practice that's based around our conviction at Abundance that you can have what you want, but first you have to be really clear on what that is. What do you want for your friendships and partnerships? What do you want with your kids? I feel like until we know what we want in these arenas and have plans for working towards those goals that we have or those desires to be fulfilled, self-care practices are like Band-Aids. I'm also going to recommend the book Burnout. I probably have it right. I can't reach it. It's right there. Burnout by Emily and Amelia Nagoski. I love this book, y'all. I've recommended it on here before. Part of what we all need to do is complete the stress cycle, and naming some of the societal or circumstantial constructs that increase our daily stress is a piece of that. Like having to do self-care with your children is an example of some of the circumstantial constructs that are making it harder for you to take care of yourself. And what are the broader societal constructs that lead to you as a working person having to take care of your kids mid-pandemic? It's a lot. So don't get me wrong. I think it's great for us to model self-care for our kids. And some of this absolutely can be done with children, but we also need time for ourselves where we can get it. So I used to think of self-care as a more done to me kind of thing, like massages or getting my nails done. But now I think of it as the daily put on my big girl panties kinds of things. Once I'm vaccinated, I will relish a massage, don't get me wrong, but the stuff that lasts beyond the water draining from the tub, things like having hard conversations, tackling a project that's been sitting on your list, moving my body in ways that I enjoy, but I might not feel motivated to initiate. Meditation. I don't know why I'm so reluctant around meditation lately, but I am, but it always helps. Taking a walk, even though it's cold outside, waking up at 5 every morning because I need alone time, and that's literally my only opportunity most days. And when I need space for my kids, it's getting over my aversion to them being on screens and curling up with a book while they watch something that I might not love for them to watch. In terms of what you can do with kids, ask them what they want while you're exploring what you want. Sometimes their answers can open up things for us that we hadn't thought of, because kids are so much more, there is no limit, you know, like they have such great ideas. My girls and I also like to dance it out when things get tense. So we'll crank up the music and each have a turn to be the leader of the dance, and the other two follow the leader's dance moves, often really badly. None of us believe that we're really great at this. It's just super fun. And it's a good bonding experience. It's great stress relief. And it works way better because it's more fun than me being like, stop arguing, and being like, go to your own rooms if you can't get along. Instead, we just dance it out. And usually just a little bit of movement helps us move through whatever they're bumping heads over. So if some of your stress comes from not getting enough clients in your practice, that's also something we need to address. We have a free training for anybody who wants it. It's called Fill Your Practice Without Being Salesy or Spending Money You Don't Have. And that is at www, and that www part's important for whatever tech reason, abundanceparty.com/fill. We'll put that in the caption. So that could also be helpful to get you thinking about what you want for your practice and how to get there. If you have a question for Ask Allison, please DM me over on Instagram. I would love to answer it on here. I hope you'll have a great day.